If you think the 9 mortal ways are just scammers, let me show you a very different side. With their new base, I can finally complete the picture. Look, it's a rat. I'll also break down Mistveil City, the domain beneath the base that reveals their roots in the most unexpected way. Alright, let's unlock this new map.
Oh, here's where I left it. Too much to drink last night. Come on, little stone. Let's go home.
This place is pure chaos in the best way. It's basically a scam theme park. You walk in and the ride is getting ripped off. The NPCs actually say different things to you based on your sect. I'm a 9 mortal ways and this is what I heard.
Need a guide? Oh, you're one of us. Never mind.
Becca ready? Wanna head out?
What greetings did you get? Please share in the comment section. Okay, you're right, they are scammers. But let's be honest, is that really unusual in the Jianghu? Think about it. 5 minutes into the game, old Jing scams us. 2 steps into Kaifeng, pretty much everyone lies about who they are. This is the Jianghu. It's the grey zone, a jungle, a food chain. Just like animals wear camouflage to survive, the 9 mortal ways rely on deception. In Chinese, 9 mortal ways literally means the whole spectrum of society, from saints to rogues and everyone in between. They are an honest reflection of the Jianghu. But here's the important part. Scamming is how they survive, not who they are. They impersonate every other sect in the game, but never the Silver Needles, because fake doctors can cost lives. Need help? They'll gladly give you everything they have, down to the last coin. You don't see this level of generosity even in Blissful Retreat. What's more, they teach you how to make money from other sects. Inkbound Order are the easiest to pickpocket. Velvet Shade buys secret intel. Silver Needles pay for herbs. Raging Tides might even take diluted wine. And the Well of Heavens? They are partners in crime for robbing the rich. Out there, deception is a weapon, but in here, it's training. If you manage to steal from them, they even praise you like a proud elder brother. After you complete all 10 scams, you graduate from their program and they treat you as one of them.
You're one of us now. We talked and we'll record your merit. Bump you up in the sect.
Thank you, elders.
That's it from us. But remember one thing. Stay sharp out there. The tricks in the Jianghu are way nastier than ours.
One thing really interesting about them is they're the only sect that asks for nothing when you join. Every other sect wants credentials. The Velvet Shade wants style. The Silver Needles want medical skill. The Midnight Blades want proven fighters. The 9 mortal ways? Nothing. No partner, no money, better PvP, still welcome. They literally trick you into joining. And honestly, if you fall for it, maybe you do need some anti-scam lesson from them, so joining might not be the worst idea. The 9 mortal ways is tied to rats, but why? This disciple tells us the story. The Khitans once called them rats because they are impossible to wipe out. What was meant as an insult became their symbol. They are not shamed by it. They claimed it. This is the strength of the survivors. Unlike some other sects, the 9 mortal ways have no backing from powerful figures. You might think, of course, they are the beggars sect. But that's where many people are mistaken. Unlike a typical beggar sect in wuxia stories, the 9 mortal ways don't rely on the mercy of others. They sell umbrellas, they make shoes, they stand on their own feet. In fact, they are the opposite of beggars. This disciple travels all the way to Heavenfall Crossing just to offer free shoes to refugees. Another saves the victims of the Ghost Revelry Hall. Yes, they may be the underdogs, but they carry the heart of a nobleman. This sect is not about min-maxing benefits. Xuechou is a good example. Have you wondered what happened to his face? When he was 6, his mother sold him as food to another family. When he tried to run away, the buyer pressed his face against a red-hot pan, leaving permanent scars. Zhu Yousheng, the founder of the Nine Mortal Ways, saved him. Years later, when the Khitans invaded, Xuechou joined the Nine Mortal Ways to fight alongside them. He later saved 3 orphans who would become the Tao Lord we know today. In an encounter, Xuechou asked us to check what the kids want to drink at the banquet. Small moments like this show that this sect is not a hierarchy. It is a family.
Finally! Rough out there, huh? Home's better.
The Nine Mortal Ways is the youngest among all sects. 16 years ago, when the Khitans invaded Kaifeng, guess who stepped up? The scammers. The rats. They led civilians into hiding in the Ghostlight Market. Someone had to bring order to the chaos, so Zhu Yousheng founded the Nine Mortal Ways. The Khitans kidnapped Kaifeng residents, including the parents of Hong Si. To save his parents, he betrayed the sect and sided with the Khitans. He founded the Unbound Cavern, which I'll talk about in my next video. Xuechou, a natural strategist, came to help, but even he did not predict Hong Si's betrayal. Just when things looked desperate, Zhu Yousheng opened the forbidden gate between life and death. A group of disciples chose to walk straight into the poisonous mist, turning themselves into spectral soldiers, unfeeling, undying weapons of war. The founder's name means bless the living. He died doing exactly that. Today, they are still marching. They are the reason why the Ghostlight Market only opens 5 PM to 5 AM. If you teleport here outside these hours, say at noon, your clock will be adjusted. That is to protect you from the soldiers. You can never guess how this domain is tied to the Nine Mortal Ways. This layer is likely the ruins of Kaifeng at the end of Tang Dynasty. By this layer, I mean there's another layer beneath. The layered design is very much intentional because archaeologists have found at least 6 layers of Kaifeng City, each rebuilt by a different dynasty. Yes, that is the layered city ruins where we fought the Tao Lord. In the real world today, all of this sits right beneath the real Kaifeng City. What destroyed Kaifeng so many times? Flooding. Each time flooding destroyed Kaifeng, people rebuilt it right on top of the old ruins. But why not move the capital somewhere safer? Because Kaifeng controlled river traffic. Before railroads, canal transportation was the lifeline of an economy. The Grand Canal links the Yellow River with all major waterways in the Central Plains, making Kaifeng the irreplaceable center of river transportation. That's why, even after 1,000 years and countless rebuilds, the central axis of the city never moved an inch. This is unique in world history. What exactly happened here? The culprit is the Yellow River. An angry mother river, it carries 1.6 billion tons of sediment downstream each year, which naturally deposits and raises the riverbed. Over time, the riverbed can end up as much as 10 meters higher than the surrounding land. This is called the cascading waters. When the Tang Dynasty collapsed, government maintenance of the river stopped. The cascading waters poured down from 3 stories high and turned Kaifeng City into the ruins we see here. Unlike other Dark Souls domains, if you die and restart, the soldiers you've killed do not respawn. This is a deliberate design choice. You're not farming enemies, you're putting their souls to rest. Forever. As we go deeper down, we travel backward in time. This layer comes from the Warring States period, when Kaifeng was the capital of the Wei state. The Qing state was conquering every other country to unify China for the first time. Even before the city fell, loyalty showed up in the most ordinary people. A butcher and a gate clerk from Kaifeng chose death rather than submit to Qing's rule. Soon after, Qing started attacking Wei. Qing flooded Kaifeng for months until the city walls collapsed. The silent villagers here are the victims of the flood. Their hatred poisoned the river. The grass knot was woven to pacify the hatred of the dead. Once we obtain it, we become immune from the poison. After flood came plague, symbolized by these giant rats. Desperation led to human sacrifice, hence these urns. Yes, you guessed right. They contain human flesh, still moaning and stirring inside. Breaking them reunites the flesh and soul of the victims and gives them peace. If we then carry the grass knot back up, this soul here plays a lonely erhu melody, like giving the victims a solemn funeral. How does this domain tie to the 9 mortal ways? Remember the butcher and the gate clerk. To force the butcher to betray his master, the Qing emperor locked him in the cage with a tiger. This butcher roared so fiercely that the tiger collapsed at his feet, too terrified to move. Both heroes chose death over betrayal. Their portraits hang right here in the 9 mortal ways main hall. They are honored as spiritual ancestors. So this is the truth about the 9 mortal ways, buried deep in the 1,000-year-old ruins beneath their base. Yeah, they send fake red envelopes, but they give their lives to protect the city. They pull pranks, but they never turn away an orphan. They are the real Jianghu, a family where drifters can have a place to call home. If you enjoyed this video, I highly recommend that you check out my River Master video. It will help make everything click. Thank you for watching.